Hello and welcome to week 4. This week, one of our main focus is going to be on writing memos, which is one of the workplace documents. We've already kind of been discussing that in the discussion board. So read through the lecture talking about memos, how to write effective paragraphs, and the FACT, the fact revision. And then you're going to have assignments that correspond with the notes in that lecture. All right, so of course we have our discussion board, making sure that you're responding to 3 different colleagues on 3 different days throughout the week. And you're going to be talking about communication, whether it's verbally or through written, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of both. And then I also have like a bonus little thread in there that you can respond to looking at one of the links I provide. So I appreciate that. We had some really good conversations around that last week. So hope we can do it again. So you have another check your knowledge. Again, this is not a graded assignment. This is for you to kind of give you a self-assessment that you're keeping up with the different lectures and the skills that we're learning each week. Okay. Week 4, one of the activities that follows along with the lecture this week is identifying and revising run-on sentences. I've been grading papers for close to 25 years. This is the most common problem as far as sentence level errors. So it gives you a couple examples of how the sentence is not good. And then it shows you how they revised it in a couple different ways. There's usually multiple ways to revise a sentence. So look back at the lecture for some of those different ways. So you have 5 sentences. So the easiest way is just copy and paste these into a Word document. And then underneath each sentence, give your revised version that makes it correct. So these 5 sentences are all incorrect. They are all run-on sentences, and then in your Word document, you are going to give 2 different versions that correct these 5 sentences. So it's good practice to start recognizing run-on sentences. Another thing that's discussed in this week's lecture is writing a unified paragraph. So you're going to pick one of these sentences, one of these topic sentences out of the 5 here, and then you're going to write, compose a detailed and unified paragraph. Okay? So you're going to begin with one of these topic sentences, then you're going to provide examples, and these are just things that you may already know. This isn't a research required or anything like that. And then you're going to provide examples, and then end your paragraph and sum up your ideas in one sentence. So this will be very helpful as we continue our writing in this course. So the last assignment this week is the summary, reflection, and email assignment. Last week you had a couple of those micro assignments that help you get ready for this. So if you look, as I grade this week, I'll give you some comments on those. So essentially, you had looked at the different reading strategies, so you're going to put these into play here. And it's kind of combined in with writing a professional memo. Okay, so we kind of started talking about memos this week, one of the different workplace documents. So pretend that you are writing a memo to somebody in your business, and you are going to be referring to this junior achievement memo. So you're going to need to open this. So there's a lot of details included in this memo. So essentially you're going to be summarizing that. So you need to pull out the important parts of this memo. And then when you open, I guess we can go ahead and open this so I can show you, because this is an important part, and this is where sometimes students miss some important points here. Each paragraph in this memo has a specific purpose. Let me see here. I think it opened on my other screen. Okay. So each paragraph that you're going to write has a different purpose. Make sure, since you're using a memo, you want to have all the different parts of a memo here. So your opening is, let me make this a little bigger. So your opening, you are going to present the thesis or the main purpose of the document, which is you're going to be referring to that document. You want to include the title and who wrote it and what's the overall purpose. Okay, so opening paragraph. The first body paragraph is your summary of the document. Okay, there's a lot of details in there. So you're going to pull out what's the most important because you're trying to be able, so if this was a work scenario and your boss says, hey, read this document and let me know what I need to know. So you're going to want to summarize those important points. Okay, so the body paragraph after that is you're going to reflect on the reading strategy from last week, what you used to gather the information. Okay, so you already kind of did some of the work on that. So that's going to be a paragraph on its own. What reading strategy did you use to help you gather all the information to summarize it? And then the very last paragraph is a summary of your opening, the 2 body paragraphs, and then a strong concluding sentence. Okay, so this is that unified paragraph. All of these are unified paragraphs, but this one in particular because you're summarizing the opening, the 2 body paragraphs, and a concluding sentence. Okay, so that's it for this week. Be sure to reach out if you have any questions. Have a good week.